Time Showcase in Electronics. If you are still on the line ordering our today's special, thank you so much. We do have a phone for every one of you. If you're on hold, you don't have to hang up. I promise you, at this stage of the game, we have a phone for you. I will announce to you when they completely sell out, but right now, we still have your phone here, so just be patient. We'll get somebody with you, and then, of course, if you can use express ordering, that is the best way to get through. Coming up in this hour, we are going to be celebrating with Acer a little bit later on in the hour. We are going to be announcing the winner of the Acer 2012 London Game Sweepstakes. One lucky viewer is going to be winning a trip for two to the Olympics this summer in London. So stay tuned for that. We're going to be announcing that winner coming up during this presentation. But right now, front and center, we are going to share our amazing birthday computer. It's our birthday. We love to celebrate our birthday at HSN, and so for our big birthday weekend kickoff, we wanted to bring in an extraordinary offer on an Acer computer. This is extraordinary. It's a 17.3-inch screen, first of all. So it's the big daddy. It's like the big screen TV of computers. A lot of us have these. You heard me tell the story. My computer at home is a 17.3-inch screen. I love it. I love having a bigger screen. It's wonderful. So I would absolutely recommend it. On top of that, this is a 4 gig computer. What am I trying to say here? This has quad-core technology. This is the lowest price we've ever seen for quad-core technology in a 17.3. Lowest price ever. So feature for feature, dollar for dollar, and we will break it down for you with our Acer expert, Aaron Berger, who is here. But I do also need to point out, and you guys, if that monitor could come a little closer, that would really help me out because I'm having trouble seeing. But anyway, bottom line about this is, when we start looking at these features, not to mention, I would venture to bet there's a lot of software in here too. Oopsie daisy.
Where are you going?
Exactly. Oopsie. But
Colleen's doing all kinds of great tricks. I wish y'all could have seen you.
I know. You know, these chairs, I was trying to adjust my chair and see.
Bye-bye. She ate the wrong mushroom, the one that made her little.
It's like Beetlejuice.
Do you need help?
It's like Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
Sprinkle.
That was good.
Okay, watch.
Okay, here she goes. Yeah, not too bad.
Okay.
$591 worth of software.
Wow.
As a matter of fact, yeah. So when you look at that price, like you said, it's the lowest price quad-core computer we've ever done in a 17.3-inch at HSN. But there's... Say that again. I'm sorry, 500. Yeah, 591.
That's what you said, 91.
Yeah, the price is, yeah. No, 491, excuse me. You're
okay.
confusing me, Steve. $491 of additional software. So basically you pay about, $80 for the computer is what it comes down to. So $491 worth of software. Every single one of these programs that you see right now, the card games, Logo Design Studio, My Perfect Wedding Planner, all of them, Nova Backup, these are all full version softwares. Now this is just the beginning. You'll see there's actually much more software. I'll get to it in a minute. Will Maker 2012, Resume Maker, Sales Boost, all kinds of great games, Stuff It Deluxe, Diner Dash. So just those alone, just those programs, if you went out and bought every single one of those at the software store, $491. Now, the next thing that you're seeing right now, Microsoft Office 2010 Starter. Do you know what that means? You might be familiar with two little programs called Microsoft Word and Microsoft Excel. Well, you're receiving, ready? Non-expiring versions of Microsoft Word and Microsoft Excel. So, in addition to that $491 of software, pre-installed on your computer when you get it, non-expiring versions of Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel. Most people, after they buy a PC, about 80% of people, go out and buy Word and Excel and spend about $200 on it. So really, conservatively speaking, you do the math, it's several hundred additional dollars beyond that $491 of software. One other thing we're doing, and I'm sorry, there's so much to talk about. I'm going to get into the quad core, obviously. I'm going to get into the fact that this 6.6-pound computer is 210% faster than a single core computer. So if you have, if you get on your computer and it's slow and you look at an hourglass and you look at a circle and you think, oh my God, it's never gonna move. This is the computer that is it's like lightning. I mean, it moves like liquid lightning. But here's the other thing that is very exciting. So you're picking up a computer that has Windows 7 as the operating system on it. It's the latest operating system available anywhere. However, you might have read or might have heard that Windows 8 is going to be coming out sometime in the next few months, probably in October. We're including, with your purchase today, we're including a little coupon that'll come along. You're going to be able to download Windows 8. So you're going to be able to upgrade your operating system to an operating system that doesn't even exist yet, Colleen, for $14.99.
Oh, that's
for the
awesome.
price of a movie.
I love that.
Now, you remember...
That's going to cost a lot.
Well,
like $150
I was going to say, when we upgraded to
Right.
Windows 7, it was costing people between $100 and $150 just to do that upgrade. We're including that upgrade for you for $14.99. When you want it, you just pay $14.99, you get it, it's done.
I just can't believe for $569.95, and you do one flex pay. By the way, those flex pays go away tomorrow, July 1st. At midnight, those flex pays go away, so the extra flex pay.
Yeah, this is the final show.
Really, this is it. It's your last chance to get your hands on this. The big screen, I will promise you, you will love. It's like, I'm spoiled now because my computer at home, my laptop at home has the big screen. It's so much better for me. I mean, you can just see better. You have this beautiful big screen, the big nice keyboard with a numeric keypad for that price and all that software, and it's a quad core. If you have an old, slow, dinosaur computer and you're waiting on it and it's crashing and you're waiting forever for it to reboot and you have to turn it on and refresh and restart, no more of that monkey business. This is lightning fast. This has literally what would be equivalent to 4 engines. A car with 1 engine, 4. Quad core technology is what everybody wants. This has all the latest features. That's why it's such an exciting offer, and yet it's our lowest price. Think of all the amazing deals, today's specials, everything that we've had on computers. This is the lowest price ever for a 17.3 with quad core technology. We don't offer as many 17.3. It's a more expensive computer to manufacture, but at the end of the day, you are getting the computer that you will love, you will have for years and years to come. Now, a couple things to note. If you have an HSN credit card, you can put this on your HSN credit card. It's only, it breaks down to about $64 a month. It's 9 months interest-free. Exactly. So if you pay this off within 9 months, you will not have paid a single penny of interest. That's the first thing. The second thing is, see these flex payments here, that $113.99? Brand new customers, if you call our toll-free number, you're not even paying for the whole computer up front. You are spending right now about $114. That's it with the shipping and handling. We send it to you. You have a 30-day money-back guarantee. You're getting close to $500 worth of software included, and all of these wonderful features, including the latest Windows when it comes out for a mere $15. If you want that upgrade, you're going to be able to do that as well. There's so much to talk about here. It has huge memory, huge hard drive. It has the speed with that quad-core technology. It's perfect. And I would only encourage you, if you've been thinking about getting a new computer, see my laptop at home, that is my main computer. I use it every single day. I use it for hours a day. It's where I do all my work, all my Facebook, everything, and I love having the bigger screen. First of all, the reason I went to the bigger screen is because my husband came in one day while I was using my smaller laptop. He's like, "You are not going to like those wrinkles you're getting from all those all that squinting." I was literally squinting. And I didn't even realize it. I'm squinting at the littler screen. And I thought, bingo, that was enough for me to, like, okay, I'm getting a bigger screen. It's so much easier to see. It's so much easier to read. It's more fun. It's more fun to use. You know, when somebody sends you a picture, it's like, wow, you can really see the picture. It just makes the whole experience of using your computer better. It's easier on the eyes. This has everything. Webcam built in. I mean, Aaron can walk you through. It has I can't even think of another feature I would want on a computer.
Well, see, the deal was in the past, when you bought a 17.3-inch computer, you were buying a heavier computer. You know, often the sacrifice was you were buying a computer that was 12 or 13 pounds. This weighs 6.6 pounds.
Mine weighs like 10 and a half.
Yeah, I'm sure. I kid you not. I mean, this weighs, you know, barely more than a netbook computer. And this has about a 4-hour battery life on it as well. Wow. That's because of the LED backlit screen. I'm going to talk about the DVD player in a minute. Can we look at that screen for a sec? You can imagine how expensive it is for us to produce 17.3-inch LED backlit screens. I'm going to turn it on to the side because I want you to see, look, it is razor thin. So it means a couple of things. It means the computer is lighter. It means the battery life is longer. And look at that color. The color is more true to life, so everything you do, from watching movies to getting on Facebook to Skyping with your friends and family, to, if you're a gamer, if you play any games online or those sorts of things, out of this world experience. Again, upgraded in every way, from the quad-core A6 processor to the fact that there's 500 gigabytes. That's a half a terabyte of memory in this. In a computer that weighs 6.6 pounds. 4 gigabytes of RAM, so brilliant for multitasking. And then, of course, just to remind you, $491 of additional software, Microsoft Word and Excel, non-expiring versions of that, and that upgrade to Windows 8 for, like Colleen said, a mere $14.99. I want to talk about the processor. I want to show you sort of this little animation we have prepared because it really helps you understand. You see the computer and it's obviously beautiful. I mean, you can tell just by looking at the screen how beautiful it is, but I want you to understand what's happening underneath the core, if you will. So instead of one engine like most computers have, or even two like many have, this has 4 engines underneath the hood. To give you an example, this runs 210% faster than a single-core processor computer. You might be thinking, oh, well, I have a dual-core processor. It runs 120% faster, so still twice as fast as a dual-core processor computer. What's that mean? Less waiting. Less time waiting for your computer to catch up to you. You know, how many times have you gone to download something and thought, well, this web page is slow. Well, it's not the web page that's slow, it's your computer. I mean, that really is the truth. Often it's that your computer simply can't process information quickly enough. Do you know only about, and this is, to me, this is fascinating, only about 5% of computers made, period, in a laptop form are quad-core? Only about 5%. Usually, when you want this kind of power, you have to get a desktop computer, and you've got to spend a heck of a lot more money. So we are so excited to bring the lowest priced we've ever had, not only on a desktop or a laptop computer, not only on the largest screen laptop that we do, but also on the premier processor, the quad-core processor.
And one thing that I just want to point out real quickly here, there's 1,600 spoken for. This is the final presentation scheduled. There's a few more than 1,000 available. The one thing, you know, obviously color is fun. I just have to say, this is one of the most beautiful blue colors
Isn't it gorgeous?
I have ever seen in a computer. I love this color. It's like sapphire. It's just a really beautiful, sharp color. I don't know that I've ever seen an Acer in this blue before.
Classy.
Or any. It's super classy. I think this is one of my all-time favorites that I've seen. My 17-inch at home is actually blue also, but I love it, but it's shiny. This is new. This is a new, beautiful, gorgeous, like true blue, true sapphire blue. You'll love it. If you love the blues, and this would be great for him or for her, because everybody loves these beautiful blues. So I just want to point out the color is amazing, but there's only a few more than 1,000 left. That's it, and this is the final scheduled airing. The extra flex pays go away tomorrow night. I don't even know if it's scheduled to air at all tomorrow.
It's
tomorrow
not.
at midnight.
It's no, this is the final scheduled airing. I mean, I think they'll all be gone in this airing anyway, but this is the final scheduled airing for the weekend.
I thought that, because there's only a few more than 1,000 left, and I hope that we have enough to get us through this presentation, to be honest with you. So if you want your computer, do a flex pay. Let us send it home to you. You know, when you shop here, you get that money back guarantee. We like to talk about that. Acer, just so that you know, is the second largest manufacturer of laptop computers in the world. Second largest computer manufacturer in the world. In a little while, we're going to be announcing the winner. Somebody who either ordered an Acer from us when it was a today's special, $625, or when we were offering an Acer between $625 and $629, or if you entered the sweepstakes on hsn.com. Somebody tonight, we're going to announce the winner, is winning a trip to the Olympics in London this summer. Somebody, one of you, you're going to get to go, a trip for 2. And guess what? The Olympics in London are all being run on Acer computers, right?
On the backs of Acer, as we like to say. So we're the official computer sponsor of the London Olympics. We were 2 years ago for the Olympics as well. What it means is, basically, the Olympic Committee said, okay, we need the best computer to run our Olympics. Our ticket takers are going to be using them, and our judges. I mean, there's going to be Acer computers, thousands and thousands of Acer computers all over London. If you're on the Olympic Committee and you think, okay, I've got to choose a computer now, the world's going to be watching. I don't want to screw this up. You're going to choose a great computer, right? That's why they chose Acer.
You're not going to skimp there.
Absolutely. You're going to choose a computer that's a workhorse, that you're going to be able to trust, that you're going to be able to go to over and over and over again. And that's what we hear. You know, we have so many customer picks on our website, on HSN's website, that are Acer computers, because it's just a fantastically reliable computer. This one also happens to be a fantastic value at the lowest price we've done on this quad-core. Quad-core is the most cores we've ever done in a laptop computer at HSN, and for an Acer, it is out of this world. Plus the screen. I want to talk about vision technology. Let's look at the screen for a minute, and then I'm going to explain something to you. So you look at that screen, and there's clearly something different about it, right? I mean, it is so vivid. It is so crisp. It is so incredibly beautiful. Look at that blue. Look how beautiful that is. The reason the screen looks that good, it's not only because it's an LED backlit screen. I mean, that is part of it. The hardware itself is out of this world. It's also because there's a technology inside the computer that makes it different from any other computer in the world that doesn't have an AMD chip in it. It's called Vision technology, and we're going to explain this to you now and even show you a little bit about it. So Vision technology means there are two processors usually in your computer. There's a central processor and a graphics processor. In this computer, they're both built by the same company. They're both built by AMD, and they're merged together into one unit.
Wow.
So what that means is they're able to speak to each other much more intelligently than if they were built by, two separate companies and then sort of had to be jerry-rigged together, if you will. It also means there are less processes that are required for the computer to send an image to the screen. That's why the screen is so clear. That's why the screen is so smooth. That's why it's not herky-jerky. One of the things, and by the way, if you love to watch movies, or if you love to play games, or if you like to watch DVDs, or you like to stream video, this is stop the phone. I mean, this is the way, this really is a multimedia computer. It is a portable multimedia center in every sense of the way. If you wanted to connect it to your larger television, you could even do that because there's an HDMI out port on this, which is usually
a $150 upgrade.
Usually about $150 to have an HDMI out port. The other thing I want to show you all really quickly, just to sort of show off the speed and show off the smoothness,
Is that how many programs you have running right now?
So I have 18 programs, right? And I'll talk more about these in a minute. There's the webcam, by the way, that's built in. But I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, that's what I thought. I have 18 programs running all at the same time, and you see the computer isn't hesitating for a moment. You can, in fact, see there's those 4 cores running. And one thing I'll point out about the screen you're looking at right now, this is called your CPU usage history. Some computers simulate 4 cores. So they have maybe 2 cores, and they split them, and they simulate them into 4 cores. This doesn't simulate anything. This is 4 true cores. One of the things I do all the time, in fact, on my computer, there's internet TV on this as well. So if you want to watch internet television, that's certainly something that you can do. Most various new channels and television channels post their shows online now to watch for free. So while this doesn't have a tuner in it, there's a ton of shows that you're able to watch using the media center that's built in.
So great. Hey, by the way, with everybody on the phone and on hsn.com ordering, we are down. We do not have thousands of this. We have a few hundred left. That's it. That's it. And I want to reiterate this color. It's my first time to get to offer this blue. It's beautiful. This is a gorgeous, very classy, very sharp-looking computer with that beautiful, clear, true blue. Just want to point that out. Big, amazing screen, 17.3-inch screen. If we could just break down the offer for you real quickly here. This is our lowest price ever. It's our birthday. We're 35. We're excited about that. So for our birthday, we are doing a birthday price, lowest price ever for a 17.3 with quad-core technology. So it's $113.99 to get it home. One flex payment, because we divide that into monthly installments. You do your first flex payment with the tax and shipping. We deliver the computer home. Remember, you're getting $490? $491 worth of software. And by the way, that does not include Microsoft non-expiring software. Microsoft Office, Microsoft Excel software.
Word and Excel.
Word and Excel. Non-expiring, that's another $200 value. That's included. So you get $490 worth of software, another couple $100 worth of software in the already installed Microsoft Word and Excel. That's part of this package. You get the HDMI port. That's a $150 upgrade. That's included. We start breaking this down. It's unbelievable. It's a quad-core processor, so it's what everybody wants. It's the latest and greatest processor. So that's what makes this exciting. If you've shopped around, I can't believe how light this is. Mine at home weighs over 10 pounds. This weighs a little over 6 pounds. So it's super light. For a big computer, this is super light. It has everything you could want. I will promise you this, it's kind of like a TV. You know, when you watch your favorite show on a bigger screen and then you go back to a littler screen, it's just not the same experience. Exact thing happens when you have a computer. I promise you, you'll be like me, you get spoiled. You're going to love this big screen. You will never regret having a little bit bigger screen, easier on the eyes. easier to look at. I mean, just, you'll love it. And the fact that you are getting all of these features with the bigger screen for that low price makes it very exciting. So new customers, we invite every single one of you to call us, make that call. So far, just by that little clicker, 200 brand new customers have ordered this. First-time HSN customers, we love that. So, and closing in almost 2,000 computers out the door.
Wow.
I would invite every single one of you, go to your phone, call the toll-free number, do a flex pay. We have hundreds of people on the phone. I'll show you how many are left, but that does not count the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people on the phone and on hsn.com. And Steve's telling us this might not even make Steve and our producer, Stephen Henderson, who's not from Henderson, Nevada. His name is Stephen Henderson. Who's on first.
Good to clarify.
Exactly. But anyway, he's telling us that this is probably not going to last this presentation. So if you want yours, this is for the birthday, and I would encourage you, and again, I'm in love with the color. I really think this is one of the nicest blue we have ever seen. Don't you love it? Hats off to Acer.
Yeah.
This is really classy.
It's really well done. And, you know,
Love
obviously it's a beautiful looking computer, and not just beautiful looking on the outside, but I mean, when you look at the screen, and I know this is almost a silly thing to say out loud, but I'm going to, the screen is what you stare at all the time. You know, when you're looking at your computer, you're staring at the screen the whole time. So you want the best screen money can buy. It's just like when when you walk in to buy a television, you walk into the TV store and there's just a row of TVs, you can tell right away which one looks the best. It's just really clear. It's the same thing with this computer from the minute you get it home. And can I just say, there's nothing like getting a brand new computer home. You know, you get the box, you open it up, it's not all junked up, it doesn't have icons and stuff that you used 5 years ago and viruses and all that stuff all over it. It's new, it's bright, it's ready to go. The screen is vibrant, it's lighter weight, almost certainly than what you have now. I want to talk about the other things under the hood. So we talked about the vision technology, we talked about the quad-core processor, both of which are, you know, undeniably at the very, very top of the list. I want to talk about the hard drive and the RAM for a minute. So the hard drive. The hard drive, and it's really almost hard to get your head around. The computer only weighs 6.6 pounds, but the hard drive is 500 gigabytes.
Jeez.
I mean, the hard drive, it's a half a terabyte.
Massive.
To give you, again, just a little bit of a frame of reference, and I'll go back to these numbers in a minute. I have a desktop computer at home. I've had it for a couple of years now. I spent almost $2,000 on it. It has a 160 gigabyte hard drive. So this has 3 times the hard drive, 3 times the size of the hard drive of my desktop computer at home. On a hard drive this big, we'll show you those numbers again, you can download 125,000 songs. I mean, it would basically be a part-time job to fill up this hard drive.
Amazing.
You could download 500 hours of DVD quality video, 160,000 photos. And to that point, some of you might be thinking, well, okay, how do I watch movies? How do I download photos? All those things. Well, obviously, internet is built in, wireless N, so that's the latest internet protocol in the world. It's the furthest, fastest internet. You can actually be further away from a wireless N router than you can other routers, but this will work with any router. It has a DVD-CD burner, so watching DVDs on this is awesome, but if you want to burn a movie, you know it takes 5 minutes? Colleen, do you remember a few years ago we would say, if you want to burn a movie, it'll take about an hour and a half.
Right.
This is the fastest.
And we thought that was wow.
Yeah, we were killing it, man. we were on top of our game, and we were on top of our game for the time.
Now what is it?
Now we're on top of our game for this time. You know, for today, this is the fastest CD-DVD burner we have put in any computer at HSN. So it burns a DVD in 5 minutes. It burns a CD in just 2 minutes. Really extraordinary.
That is so cool.
There's 3 different USB ports. So I've got 2 USB ports on this first side right there. So that's where you can plug in your camera or plug in your phone or anything you want to plug into your computer. Around the front, in the front right here, this is where you would put in an SD card or an XD card. That's a multi-in-one card reader. So it reads 5 different sorts of cards. You know, your camera card typically is what you put in there.
Right.
Moving along to the other side here, you can pop earbuds in here if you want, auxiliary speakers if you want. Though you should know, microphone and speakers are built in. So if you want to get on, do Skyping or do any of your sort of web conversations, you don't have to plug anything into this at all. It's ready to go right away. 2 more real important ports over here. Oh, by the way, there's an Ethernet port on the other side too, so it's fully networkable. This is your 3rd USB port, and then here's your HDMI port. You guys, that's a $150 port when you configure your own computer.
Right. Steven, our producer, was saying that's what he had to pay to have it done. Twice he's done that to computers. It's a $150 thing to get that little port. You've already added it for us.
Humongous. That's in there. VGA port is in here as well. So, my point is, it's an extremely configurable computer. All of the electronics you have, you're going to love and use with this. And the thing is, the computer, you probably have maybe you have a tablet, maybe you have a camera, maybe you have a cell phone, maybe you have a GPS, all those things, but the computer remains the center of all the electronics in your house. It's where you download updates, it's where you plug all your other electronics in. You need to have a great laptop computer. When you have one that's this lightweight, that has this sort of battery life on it, and most of all, frankly, that's this fast, it is just an absolute pleasure.
And with a screen that big 17.3 you will love. By the way, there is a clicker on your screen. I will say, with everybody on the phone ordering, there are 500 of these left. This is our birthday big computer for our big birthday kickoff, and already we are coming down to the final few hundred left. So if you are thinking about it, if you're on the fence about it, make the call, do a flex pay. You know, when you shop with us, you get a money-back guarantee. I am 100% confident you will love it. It is a beautiful computer. It has everything you could want. It is our best value ever on a 17.3 with quad-core technology. There's not a person buying a computer that does not want quad-core. The only reason you would choose not to get quad-core technology is because it is an expensive upgrade. So, and dual cores are nice. You know, a lot of us have mine. A lot of us have dual core. Dual core is great. Quad-core is better. It's double. It's faster. It's better. So think about that. For those of you that do not have quad-core, this is the time, this is the night to get your quad core, because we don't think there will be even one single computer left by the time we sign off here. These are probably not even going to last the whole entire presentation. So if you are tempted, if you call us right now, make that first flex payment, whether this is a gift for somebody going off to college, whether it's an upgrade for you, if you are waiting on an old computer, if that thing is always crashing, if it's locking up, if you're having to reboot it and reboot it again, if you're waiting, if you're hourglassing forever, waiting, no more of that. This is lightning fast. This has that huge hard drive, the huge RAM, almost $500 in software, not to mention the Microsoft. These are not little trial versions where they let you try it for a month or a couple months and then you have to buy the full version. No. You are getting full Microsoft. It's the starter edition of the Word and Excel.
Right.
Both of those
non-expiring
versions included in this package. And the thing to note about that is you're going to buy that anyway. 80% of the people who buy a laptop computer buy that software. They want that software. You're getting it. And that's another $200 value. These are exclusive packages. You can buy a computer every day elsewhere for $500 and, you know, for this price. We aren't the only people that have this price on a computer. It's the package. It's the added value. It's the features. It's the flex pay. It's the great warranty. It's all those other things. So we stand behind this, not to mention the fact that if you call us up right now, when this sells out, we will not see this. This was brought in just for our birthday weekend, and already we are getting close to seeing it completely sell out. So I would love to send it to you. I want to remind you one more time, I love this blue. This is really special.
It's awesome.
It's really, really special. I've not seen a computer. I've seen different blues, but this is really a great blue, I have to say. I think that is just the nicest blue we've even seen in a computer. But with everybody on the phone, we are literally maybe 300 of these left, 400 if we're lucky. It's getting very, very limited, so we would encourage you to say yes. And while you're ordering, we would love to make a recommendation, because anybody who has a computer know you are going to need antivirus software for it, and we have what we